Hello everybody, it's been a while since I did a live. I've had a little bit of a break and I've been doing a little bit of travelling, meals out with my family, shopping, everything that I absolutely love, self-care. And I tend to do that at the end of October with it being my birthday. So it's absolutely what I love to do very much and spend time with my family. And that absolutely warms my heart up and gets me going on to the 1st of November, which is very much today. Now, having a new month can bring a lot of mixed feelings. Some people, very much like me, are really looking forward to the month forward, got our plans all about, know where we're going, what we're doing and everything else. Then some of us very much have that difficulty in really finding what they do. Because it's only 2 months left till the new year, some of you may feel very deflated and feel much that you haven't achieved anything. So it can be, hi Carla, it can be really, really hard to really get your goals going, finding out what you're doing and everything else. So the first of the month can be a little bit of self-discovering yourself. So if you know what your goals are, that's absolutely fantastic, that's absolutely great. Write them down, what resonates with you on your goals. And if you're lacking confidence, try and do some confidence building. Okay, so if you're not feeling that the 1st of November is amazing, best month is coming and everything else like that, we can ask a few questions of ourselves. Because the start of the month and being the 1st, we can put new goals in. And we can be absolutely adamant in achieving them. Now, you could sit in meditation and just sit and have a look at where you want to be. Ask yourself, where do you want to be? And imagine by the end of the 31st or next 1st of December, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be going? Okay, and you can sit just in quiet, because when you sit in quiet, sometimes that's when you get those ideas pop in your head, those solutions that you're struggling with and everything else. Hello Laurie. And it can be very hard when you're stuck in that rut of finding, right, what can I achieve from now to the 1st of December? So we're going to have a look at it today of being a new page in a book. So we're not going to reread the chapters of 1, 2, 3 and 4, because when we read a book, we like to go on and see what 4, 5, 6 and 7 and the story's going to end in a book. Yeah, especially when you're very like me and you can read till 2 o'clock in the morning. You really want to find out, especially when you're engrossed in the book. And it is exactly the same for in life. So we don't want to keep reading over the chapters 1, 2, 3 and 4. We want to go on to 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we're going to start a new chapter of chapter 5, as I want to call it, this month. And we're going to see where we want to go on the 1st of November to the 1st of December and what we want to achieve. Okay, for the ones that are on live, have you got any goals for this month, or are you totally lost and totally don't know where you're going? Let me know, and let me know if this is resonating with you. Okay, so we're going to look at 1st November to 1st of December and a brand new chapter. Okay, and we're going to do some goals. Okay, and this is a big thing. It doesn't matter what's happened in your chapters 1, 2, 3 and 4, not at all. So don't worry if you haven't achieved at all in 2018. That doesn't matter. We're looking today and beyond. Okay, so I've got a little bit of questions for you. Now, if you're live and you want to fill them in, that is absolutely fine. You can answer them here and I'll help you. But if you want to do it personally for yourself and keep it within inside of you and do journaling or write it down on a piece of paper or do a meditation and think of these questions, feel free to do it that way as well. Okay, so as it's a little bit of a time of self-discovering yourself if you're a little bit lost, the first thing is, where do you want to go? Okay, so that could be on holidays, days out, weekends away, where you want to go in your business, where do you want your health, where do you want to go on other different areas, your career, relationship, anything like that. Where do you want to go? So have a look at where do you want to go. Okay. And I'll just give that little bit of chance. If people do want to type up and they need a little bit of help, let me know. Okay, so then the next question would very much be, after where do you want to go? So have a look at where. Where? Okay, and really aim high. Really have that big vision that would drive you. Not that in the middle of the month you're going to go, oh, I don't really fancy doing that. I've really got bored of it. I'm going to change my mind. Do something that really wants to stretch you. It really may be something where you've always wanted to go, but you've never got there. But it doesn't mean that you're going this month. It could very much that you've got little steps that can go towards that. Okay, so it's even, I don't know, if you wanted to go on a lifetime holiday to Australia, you could at first just get a brochure for this month and plan out how you're going to pay for it. Okay, so keep it simple. Okay, so next question is, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? So in career, what do you want to do? Okay, in relationships, what do you want to do? So if you want to find that relationship, do you want to do something with your partner? Okay, so what do you want to do in life? Is the next question. So if you're really, really struggling with your goals this month and you want to not be on that same hamster wheel going round and round and I'm fed up at the same old, get looking at these questions. Okay, you can do it totally on your own, doing a meditation, doing a visualization, or you can just simply write these questions on a piece of paper and answer them. Okay, and my next final question would be, who do you want to be? Okay, so I always see it as, if this was my last day living here, in the here and now, what would I want to be known for? Okay, so who do you want to be? Okay, so if you could wake up tomorrow with that absolute feeling alive, feeling energised, who would you be? And it goes for the same with the rest of the questions as well. So what do you want to do? What would make you jump out of bed, make you feel alive, make you feel energised? Where would you want to go that make you feel alive and energised? Okay, and we're just getting that clarity and that focus of where you want to go. Okay, so if any of you are stuck, those are the ways to really get going on self-discovering yourself. Spending a little bit of quiet time on your own. A big one, if you're really struggling, is self-care. So find things that you like to self-care. So that could be reading a book, listening to an inspirational podcast, anything like that. So if you want any ideas and you're really, really struggling, reach out in this group. That's why I've done this group, so you can absolutely ask me any questions, any help, and it's in that safe environment where it's closed and only people within this group know about it. Okay, now if you are really struggling with lack of confidence to do these goals, I am doing a confidence course at the moment where you will be able to do it in your own time and work through it all. Okay, and that will become more easier and more easier with doing your goals and everything else, and it does cover the whole array of confidence within your life. Okay, so that is coming up, but if you are for the ones that don't struggle with confidence in the group, and you've got all your goals all sorted and everything else, share your goals with other people. It may give them that spring of those ideas to do. Or if you've got loads of confidence, hi Stacey, if you've got loads of confidence, then go and say, right, what would I do? Oh, sorry ladies, it's saying I've got poor connection. Lovely, lovely. Okay. So I'll try and finish off as it's saying I've got poor connection. Let me just try and move out a bit. Is it? No, it's not working. Let me just try in here. Sit my seat. Oh, it's still saying poor connection. Okay, so I'll carry on and hopefully you'll be able to see and hear me. So if you have got loads of confidence, put in some ideas of very much of what would you do if you lack confidence. What ways have you built your confidence if you haven't had confidence and then you've built that confidence? Okay, so let me know. It has been a bit shorter than I planned as it's saying poor connection for some reason. But if anybody